8 by 8 blocks. Doesn't sound like a lot of space because it's not. I went ahead and I actually built a super small Minecraft house today, and I'll be showing you guys how to build it in this tutorial. If you guys don't know me already, this is YoMikeStar238, but my gosh, compared to some other builds I've done, such as my Aztec Temple or my Spooky Mansion tutorials that I've done, this one was hard because you had to cram a lot of detail into a very small amount of space. If you guys do like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because it always really does help me out. But with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial. I'll show you guys exactly how to build it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so as you can see, we have by the sign an 8 by 8 grid, which I already established that in this video. The reason behind me doing such a super small build is because lately I've been struggling with trying to get a lot of good detail into a build, so I thought this would be a good challenge to shrink it all down so that I was forced to put a lot of detail into this, and I think it turned out pretty great. So for our materials, let's get our spruce logs, spruce planks, stone bricks, white wool, and our spruce stairs as well, and that's all we'll need for this first section of the build. So as you can see, I have my grid right here. So to establish the first front left corner of the build, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks over, 1 out, and place the log right there. Again, that's just 1, 2, 3, 1 right there. And now we'll begin to create the kind of build itself. So if we get our stone bricks out, we can go ahead and go 1, 2, 3 right here. We'll place down another spruce log. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3 this way, and we'll basically just create a square right here that goes around like this. And believe it or not, this is how much space we're actually going to have inside the build in between each of the floors. I do make it tall though so that we can have a little bit more space for actually living. So now what we're going to do is each of these spruce logs, we're going to extend them by 8 to create a total of 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll do the same thing right over here on these 2 posts as well. Pretty small build, but it looks nice. I promise you guys saw that by the swivel, that looks good, so you know what I'm talking about. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and establish. This is going to be the front of the house right here that we're facing right now. So we'll get our spruce planks and we'll actually go 1, 2, 3 up on either side, and then we'll just cover it with this 1 block right here in the middle, and this is where the doorway will be right there. So now that we got that, we can go ahead and establish a few of the windows. For the windows, we'll basically just create some upside down U shapes like so. Just do that for right now. So it's 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2 on either side stacked up. And we'll do this on all 4 sides as well. So right there, as you can see, we are getting established. Now, we'll get our spruce planks and we'll do a layer going all the way across the top. So, just like that, we have created some windows and the very first floor of our base. Although I think there are 3 floors because we even have an attic that we add in this thing. I managed to get every amount of space I possibly could used in this build, and it worked pretty well. So now that we got that, we can go ahead and begin building our next layer, which for the next layer, we'll basically just do some upside down U's at this point. So right there, we just go up 1, 2, 3 on either side, 1, 2, 3, and then place a block in the middle like so. And you do want to go ahead and do this on each and every single corner. Sweet, now that we got that, we will actually begin doing kind of the roofing or the material that sits on top of the roof in this part, which for the time being, I'm going to use white wool. Eventually, we will texture this all up and make it look very detailed. But right now, we just want to make a 2 by 6 square or rectangle right there on either side. And we'll have 1 block placed on the top in the middle of each. I know it looks really strange right now, but I think the next part we'll do is actually the roof, which will make it look a little bit better. But right now, that is the very first part of the tutorial done. Let's hop on to the next one. For the next part, it's going to be the roof that we got right there. So we're going to get stone brick stairs, stone brick slabs, stone brick walls, and a spruce fence as well. And yeah, we'll just jump into it and start doing the roof. So very first thing we want to do is on this spruce log right here, we'll have a layer of stone brick stairs going all the way across, bouncing over one end. And one thing I do want to mention too is that even the roofs fall within this 8 by 8 space, so it is completely 100% fully in the 8 by 8 space. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and do it on the other side as well, replicating the exact same thing. Sweet. So now that we got that, we can go ahead and get our stone brick blocks, and we're basically going to do the same thing, just making the stone brick blocks go all the way across, one above the stairs, and we'll do that on both sides as well. Now that we've got that done, we'll do the exact same thing. If you guys took a wild guess and thought that's what we were going to do, you guys were totally right. So just on both sides, we'll do the same thing, 1 block up, and this is where I'll catch you off guard. We'll actually go ahead and do the same thing, except we will actually go ahead and raise it 1 block like so. And as you can see, the roof is already beginning to take shape. Now what we would want to do is, even though these are one over the block right here, they're one extended over the actual roof line or the wall, we do want to make it look flush. So we'll get our stone brick stairs and we'll place an upside down stair on either of these 2 sides right here, just like so. Then we'll get our stone brick slabs and we'll place 1 here, here, and here as well. Once again, I'll do that on this side as well. So 2 upside down stone brick stairs and the slabs. just like that, and you get this nice looking roof on top of this kind of towery-ish build. Now what we can do is we'll create a little bit of a dormer window right here. So the way we're going to do that is if we go on this block layer right here, we'll put a block here and a block here as well. And you can see already this is where the window is going to be. Now we'll go ahead and we'll add a second layer of stone bricks on this layer right here and here to create kind of a little bit of a square shape. And then we'll extend 2 blocks right here to kind of finish off this dormer window look. To finish the look though, completely, we'll put an upside down stone brick stair right there, kind of caving in this little block. You can fill this in if you would like, it's up to you personally. But we do that, and then we'll get our spruce fence and we'll put one right there. And you can see that is the roof in its fullness completed. And one thing we can do real quick as well since we're here is we can put a stone brick stair here and a stone brick block right here just so you can have your entryway up to your inside of your house. Next thing we'll do is I'll look to see what we're going to do, but then we'll go ahead and do the next. Oh wait, stone brick walls. I completely forgot about that. So for the stone brick walls, it's pretty darn simple. You just place them all along this side right here. Same with this one right here going all the way across. And then we put them on this top layer as well, all the way across like so. Don't go ahead and put them down right here because I have other plans for where Chimney is eventually going to take place right there. But you do want the stone bricks to be lined up on those edges that I just showed you. So now I'll go ahead and figure out which part is next for the tutorial. For this next part, we will pretty much keep all the materials we have, such as stone brick stairs, stone brick slab, stone brick wall, and spruce fence. But we will add in addition the spruce planks as well. And that's actually to fix this up right here, this guy. I forgot that that's actually not a window right there, so go ahead and just fix that up. And then we'll go on to building the actual kind of patio or deck that kind of goes around the house. So if we get our stone brick slabs, the very first thing we want to do is if we go to this window right here, we want to place just one stone brick slab right there, right above the window. As you can see, it's actually going to cover the top half of the window, but that's all right because I want that. That's purposeful. So what we'll do from there is we'll get our stone bricks and we'll go extend 2 out like so. And then we'll begin kind of wrapping around the base. As you can see, it's still in the 8x8 frame, so we're good on space right here. But now we'll get our stone bricks and we'll continue wrapping around on this same layer, going around right here. Then we'll only do 1 layer here because it's all the perimeter will permit us. So we'll go ahead and keep wrapping it around. Then on this back part, we will actually extend it out 2 as well, kind of like we did on the other side right here. And you do not want to go ahead and fill in this part by the log because that's actually where we're going to have a chimney going up. So basically 2 blocks here, 1 block on this side, 1 block on this side, and then 2 blocks on the back as well. And from there, we can begin decorating it as well. So if we go ahead and get our stone brick walls, we can place 1 right here, and then make 2 spruce fence go up to this corner and bring this down, making this a full stone brick block, because that's how the deck is going to look. So now we can go ahead, and underneath this corner, we'll do the exact same thing, stone brick wall, 2 fences with a stone brick slab underneath like so. Now we'll go over to this corner, and as you guessed it, we're going to do the exact same thing. So 2 fences, and a stone brick wall right there. Then we'll do the same thing in this corner as well, just keeping consistency at this point. Stone brick slab. And then lastly, we will do one actually right here as well. So stone brick wall, 2 fence, and then we will have the slab right there as well. And as you can see, it's definitely starting to form a little bit, but there is a bit more detail we will actually add to this patio right here. So now what we'll do is we'll actually add a slab right here, right in front of this block, and then 2 right here as well. And yeah, that's looking pretty good, and that's looking correct as well. Right here, we'll place 1 slab right here, making this a full block, and 1 slab right here. So we'll have 1, then a 1-2 gap, then 1. It is a little uneven, but that's also purposeful because this whole house is kind of uneven the way it's built, just to make it look more realistic. Now over here, we'll do the same thing. We'll put 1 slab here and 1 slab here, making those 2 full blocks. Once again, there's 2 blocks there. There's 1 right here, and then there's 1 right there. That is purposeful. And then over here, we'll do the exact same thing. We'll just put 1 block right here in the middle, then a slab there, and a slab there as well, just like so, creating this nice little patio that goes around the whole porch. Now what we can do is if we get our stone brick stairs, we can put 2 here and 1 here as well, just like that. We'll put a slab to connect the stone brick stairs in between, and then 1 slab right here. And that's actually all we'll do for this line, because right here we will add more detail later on. But basically, that is the patio kind of deck looking thing done. So let's go ahead and find out which part we're going to do next. For this next section, the materials we will get is our bricks, brick stairs, whoops, put that in the wrong spot, our brick slabs, brick wall, smoker, furnace, spruce trapdoor, and stone bricks. And as you guys can see by the materials we got right here, it's obvious that we're actually going to be doing the chimney part of this build next. So what we want to go ahead and do first with this bricks that we have is we'll actually go ahead and make 2 pillars that go up to this height right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blocks up just like that on either side of the spruce log right there. From there, we can go ahead and actually just place in these brick stairs right here, and we can replace this stone brick stair with a block right there. So that is the beginning stages of the chimney. As you can see, it's already coming together perfectly and nicely. So now what we'll do is we'll get our brick slabs and we'll place one right here, we'll place one right here, one right here, and we'll get our furnaces and place those in between of these, actually just like so, just like that. Then on top of each of the furnaces, we'll actually put some stone brick slabs as well. This turns this chimney into a fully functioning one as well, so it actually serves the purpose of being right there. Then with the smoker, we'll go ahead and we will go ahead and place this block in right here. And the reason I placed it so weird, as you guys saw me angling like that, is because the smoker actually has the front of it like this, but on these three sides, it does not have that texture. So make sure that you cannot see this texture right here. That way the smoker actually looks like it fits in. From there, we'll go ahead and put two stone brick walls on top of the smoker, creating this bottom half of the chimney already. Now that we got that, we'll get our brick stairs out again, or our brick block, and we'll go ahead and break this one block right here. From there, we'll go up 1, 2, 3 blocks tall and place a brick wall on top of that as well. Now we can get the trapdoors. We'll put one trapdoor here, one trapdoor here, and then one right here, fold it upwards like that. And that is pretty much the chimney actually done. We will eventually end up texturing this and making it look nice and pretty and everything. But for the time being, that is actually this part of the build done. From there, we can go ahead and, since we have the trapdoors in our inventory already, we'll go ahead and do the windows and decal them as well. Which for the windows, we just basically put two trapdoors like so on each of the sides. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll do it right over here as well. And you know what, as we're decaling the windows, we might as well go ahead and actually get our spruce stairs out as well. And we'll fly up to the second story and just decal these real quick, which is super, super simple. You basically just put an upside down spruce stair on each of these windows like so. So now there's that with the chimney done, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next part. We can actually go ahead and real quick, very last part is I think I put two spruce trapdoors like so, just as a little bit of an extra detail, so you can go ahead and do that. But now I'll figure out which part is going to be next, which it looks like from here, it's going to be mostly decorating and mostly making this look very nice and pretty. So let's go ahead and move on to that. The materials for this next part is going to be grass block, spruce planks, spruce stairs, spruce trapdoor, white stained glass pane, grindstones, and then stone cutters as well. And this is basically the last part actually we'll do before moving on to the actual build itself. And actually, you know what, go ahead and get yourself a spruce door out as well. So now that we got all the materials that we need, let's go ahead and build the next part of the space, which is basically going to be a little bit of a, I totally blanked on the word right now, but it's the side of the house that goes down kind of underneath the house. I can't think of what it's called. It has a crawl space and everything. Anyways, we're building that. So for that, we'll get our spruce planks out. We'll put one spruce plank here and one spruce plank here as well. We'll get our spruce stairs out and place two in front of that like so. And then for trapdoors, we'll actually put three trapdoors going above it like this, and then one trapdoor right here as well. And if we want, we can also get some gravel just to decorate it up a tiny bit to make it look a little bit more rough. We'll put the gravel right there. Now to make this fully functional, we're actually going to break some blocks real quick. So we'll break the stone brick block, we'll break this block right here, and we'll replace these with some spruce planks like so. And we'll have one spruce plank right there as well, just like that. Now to make it fully functional and actually have a use behind it, we'll get the stone cutter and we'll place it on this block in front of us, and then we'll have the grindstone and put it down there as well. So you can totally hide it, and it looks just like a little cellar. There we go, there's a word that wasn't coming to me earlier. And we can have it, make it look like a little cellar, or we have the stone cutter and the grindstone that we can actually go ahead and use behind it as well. So it's got a double impact, double meaning. With a house this small, you have to make everything very useful. Other words, it becomes very, very difficult to have an actual functional house. So now that we got that, we'll go onto this level right here with our grass blocks, and we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks going across like so. We'll get our trapdoors, and we'll go ahead and line them up around like so, creating this nice little bit of a plant holder that we got right there. From there, we'll just get our white stained glass pane, and we'll begin placing them around the house. Wherever you see a window is where we'll do it, which that's a total door right there. We don't want windows for doors. So we'll go ahead and do it right there, and of course on these top ones as well. We got it there. And we will actually add another window real quickly if we break a hole right here. That is where the third story window, this is where the attic is actually going to be of the house, so we can do that. And we'll break it on both sides as well, like so. And as you can see, that is basically the house fully finished. I'll show you guys how to texture, and then I'll show you all the complete extra decorations that really make this house nice and bring it completely together. So go ahead, for our texturing, we'll go ahead and get some stripped spruce wood out. You don't need the spruce wood, you can use spruce logs. I just use this because I like it more. It doesn't really make any difference though. So we got that. We can get some white concrete out as well, which for this build, you barely need any concrete, which makes it completely survival friendly, which is awesome. So that is perfect for that. Then we'll get some granite, polished granite, and we'll get some granite stairs and polished granite stairs as well. And I think that might be it. No. We also need some mossy stone bricks, which these might be a little bit difficult to get, but these are the only really tough blocks to get. So now that we got that, for texturing is super simple. I'll go ahead and do it right over here so you guys can see how I do it. Oh, and we also want some slabs of granite, and we might as well get a polished granite slab as well. So basically for texturing, you just want to splotch this up and make it look a little bit rough, a little bit nice by adding in these random blocks of polished granite. And you can do that just by placing them every once in a while or adding quite a little. It just depends on how you want it to look. Right there, I honestly think that might be enough texturing, maybe one more block right up there to finish off the chimney. And as you can see, we're already done with texturing. That was really quick. For the house though, the actual house itself, right here we have a lot of spruce planks, so I'll go ahead and texture these up. Basically, you just want to replace them with some of this spruce wood to give it a little bit more texture and make it breathe a little bit. It makes it look a little nicer, which I just used the word little probably 100 times in that sentence right there, but you guys get the idea. We'll basically just keep placing these around, just wherever they look good, and I'll do a bit more texturing in my free time. And for the last part, we'll just use some mossy stone bricks. You might want to use some mossy stone brick stairs as well, but basically we'll just texture up the roof in some spots. It doesn't have to be everywhere, but just in a few spots, it makes it look nice. So I'll go ahead and do my texturing by myself, show you guys what it looks like. And then I think that should be about it, actually. Oh, white concrete. We do want to texture this up as well. Just replacing a few of these blocks. I didn't actually want to replace that with white wool. There we go. So yeah, we do want to add the texture right there as well. And that should be about it done. So I'll go ahead and do my texturing and add all the minor decorations as well. And then I'll show you each and every single decoration that I did. And you guys should be just about complete with the tutorial. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can add the spruce door if you want there too, but let's go ahead and jump into that next part. So I went ahead and textured it up and put in all the minor details as well that really makes it and brings it to life. So I guess they are minor details, but they are important ones as well. So what I did is I put some bushes over here, some spruce leaves right here, and I will actually go ahead and go over every single detail in this one just because there's not much to cover. So if you guys want to go ahead and skip by and just decorate it yourself, feel free to do that. But this does still all fall in the 8x8 corridor thing, and it all looks really nice. So the way I did this is I put some spruce leaves right here, got some bushes around the corner. I put a lantern on one of these extended blocks right here that we did. Over here I put a few more, some spruce leaves with a pot and a mushroom inside. On here I did the same thing, I added some more leaves, but this time it's just an empty pot because it adds just a little bit of color and makes it look pretty nice. Over here I did the same thing on this little canopy right here that we have. I put some spruce leaves in with a pot with another mushroom. I don't know why, but I really like the brown mushrooms to complement the house. I think it made it look pretty nice. So from there, I did put a lantern right here on this block as well, along with one more lantern right down here. And I put some flowers. I used my favorite, which is the blue orchids and the cornflowers to decorate this little flower post that we have right here as well. Now that we got that, I did have some hanging plants, and you don't necessarily need to use end rods for this, though I think it does look the best. I'm pretty sure you can go ahead, and if I get some iron bars out real quick, let's see. It doesn't look as nice if we put them up there because it looks like it's actually connected to the wall, but that's why I use these end rods because I think it looked a little bit nicer. I did put one random trapdoor here, and I think that's because I actually had a banner there and it actually went outside of the block limit. Let me see real quick if it looks nice. But it does look nice, so that one banner, that's probably why I got rid of it, was just to keep in this whole theme of going only 8 blocks wide. But I'm actually just going to go ahead and put it back now. That's how I did the banners, by the way, is I put some upside down trapdoors, put 2 right here with the banners hanging out, and it makes it look like the banners are actually hanging off the side of the roof, which I really liked. I couldn't just go ahead and place them on the stairs because they didn't look proper if we had them 1 block up. So that's why I did these trapdoors right there. From there, we'll go ahead and actually just show the interior real quick, which is pretty simple, pretty easy, but it looks nice as well. For the floor, I actually went ahead and made this all stone bricks, and I replaced this stone brick right here with stone brick. I thought that was a spruce block originally, but I guess not. For the interior decorations, what I did is I got some barrels and I put one here. I put a little bit of a chair and some carpet going on the floor made of purple wool. I also put a sapling with a pot in it, and the ceiling right here, as you can see, is made of some spruce planks as well, which I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in real quick, and that makes it look a little bit nicer. We did put a lantern right there, but this is basically the stationary floor where we come into the house. And when I did this in World Edit, for some reason the paintings didn't copy over, so I did have a painting right there as well. Now let's go on to the second story, which is aligned with these windows right here. I went ahead and I put my bed in, along with the chest, crafting table, bookshelf, and some more carpet. And as you can see, the ceiling is actually made of barrels for more storage space, because you need this to be a functional house. So that's why we have this crafting table hidden in this corner as well. It's just for a nice storage space that we can have. Now that we got that, and you see the pot with the sapling, we'll go on to the very top, which is the roof. For the roof, I actually did go ahead and, as you can see, I put these chests in the ceiling. And the way I did that is I just replaced the roof with these stone brick stairs. That way we can open these chests. And I put a double chest right here, ender chest, a cauldron with a brewing stand, so we can have that as usefulness too. Hidden on top of an anvil as well. And once again, the floor is made of barrels, so you can use that for extra storage space. And I did have more paintings. I can't remember exactly where I put them. I'm pretty sure I put a painting like right here or something like that. But that is basically the interior decoration pretty much done. No, the painting was actually right there. There we go. Had a few extra paintings. But yeah, that is basically the interior completely done. And if we went outside too, we have our furnaces outside that we can use in our chimney place, along with the smoker right there. And if we go over here, we've got all our tables. So pretty much all the goody stuff and all the stuff we actually needed. But with that said, that is all the details for this house that I did. If you guys want to see more small houses that I do in the future, comment down below and let me know, because I would love to do them. It was very fun and very challenging as well, but I like it. It turned out pretty nice. But with that said, that pretty much is all I have for you guys today. Comment down below if you like this build, because I really did. And with that said, I'll probably see you guys in the next video, whatever it is. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing yet. Probably another tutorial or something along those lines. And enjoy playing Minecraft as always, guys, in this difficult time. I know it's very weird and difficult times, but that's why we have Minecraft, to sit back, relax, and enjoy doing something fun. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been YoMeister238 playing with you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.